Today we're going to talk about CBA provisions for pilots who have been involuntarily displaced from their domicile or crew position. Section 9B 1B states, in part, a pilot will be considered displaced if the company reduces the number of positions in a bid status, in which case, to the extent necessary to accomplish the reduction, the pilots within the bid status being reduced who have the least system seniority shall be considered displaced, to include secondary displacements. Unfortunately, an example of this language is found in the results of the September 2020 vacancy bid, which had a negative domicile positions listed for several bases, including Dallas Captain and Phoenix First Officer. The resulting displacements from this bid were listed in the September 2020 vacancy awards. Each displaced pilot is annotated with a D in the displaced column. Seen here are the 5 Phoenix First Officers who were displaced to the Las Vegas domicile. Once displaced, there are some helpful CBA provisions that apply to the affected pilots. Section 9B2 states the pay provisions in the contract for displaced pilots, which are paid in accordance with Section 10C. In short, these provisions allow for either a company paid move or a reimbursement of up to $85 in hotel accommodations per original hardline trip, or twice that amount for each reserve trip. Both of these apply for the first 3 months that a pilot is forced to commute to a new domicile. Section 9B3 allows for a minimum of 2 days off in between pairings to allow for travel to the displaced pilot's new domicile. If this time does not exist after the monthly bid is published, then flying may be pulled at no pay at pilot's discretion as long as the decision is communicated to crew scheduling before the conclusion of the monthly overlap adjustment period, which is detailed in Section 5. Finally, Section 9C1 dictates that, under certain conditions, displaced pilots may utilize domicile right of return in future vacancy bids. For more information on CBA rules that govern pilots affected by a displacement, please read the reporting point article titled The September Vacancy Enigma and log on to the SWAPA webpage and click the Schedule Research Committee tab for a list of helpful scheduling articles.